Hello, and welcome back our channel. Let me ask you something simple, but powerful. What is the most valuable thing you have right now? Is it money, your job, your relationships, or is it something you cannot see, cannot touch, but you are spending every second? Time. Right now, as you are listening to this voice, time is moving. Quietly, constantly, irreversibly. You cannot stop it. You cannot save it. And once it is gone, you will never get it back. And yet, most people treat time like it is unlimited. They delay, they hesitate, they wait for the right moment. But the truth is, time doesn't wait. In today's story, we will not talk about success, money, or talent first. We will talk about something deeper. Because if you understand the value of time, everything else in your life will change. Slowly, clearly, and permanently. So stay with me, because this may be the moment that changes how you see your life. Part 1. The illusion of later. There is a quiet lie that many people believe. It sounds harmless, it feels comfortable, and it follows you almost every day. I'll do it later. Later, I will start learning English. Later, I will take care of my health. Later, I will follow my dream. Later, later, later. But have you ever noticed something strange? Later never really comes. It just becomes another day. And then another. And then another. And before you realize it, weeks turn into months. Months turn into years. And one day, you look back and wonder where all your time went. This is the illusion of later. It gives you a false sense of control. It makes you feel like you still have time. But in reality, time is already moving forward without your permission. Think about this. If someone gave you $1,000 every day, but told you that whatever you don't use today will disappear forever, what would you do? You would not waste it. You would not delay. You would use every dollar carefully. But time is even more valuable than money. Because you can earn money back. But you can never earn time back. Every morning you receive 24 hours, not more, not less. And every night, whatever you didn't use is gone forever. So the real question is not, do you have time? The real question is, how are you using the time you already have? Because your future is not built in one big moment. It is built in small decisions, every single day. Part 2. Time is life itself. Let's go a little deeper. Most people say time is valuable, but very few people truly understand this. Time is not just valuable. Time is your life, not a part of your life. Not something outside of you. It is your life. Your past is made of time. Your present is happening in time. And your future depends entirely on how you use your time today. When you waste time, you are not just wasting minutes. You are slowly wasting your life. This may sound strong, but it is the truth. Think about a simple moment. Scrolling on your phone, without purpose, watching something, just to escape, saying yes to things that don't matter. Each moment feels small, almost invisible. But life is not made of big moments. Life is made of small moments, repeated again and again. And those small moments become your habits. Your habits become your lifestyle, and your lifestyle becomes your future. So when you look at your life and ask, Why am I not where I want to be? The answer is often hidden in how you spend your time every day. Not in one big mistake, but in hundreds of small choices. Let me tell you something important. You don't need more time. You need more awareness, because everyone has the same 24 hours. The difference is not in the amount of time. The difference is in how people respect it. Some people treat time like it is cheap. Others treat it like it is priceless. And over time, that difference becomes everything. Part 3. The silent cost of wasted time. There is something dangerous about wasting time, not because it is loud, but because it is silent. You don't feel it immediately. You don't see a warning sign. There is no alarm telling you, hey, you are losing your life right now. And that is exactly why it is so dangerous. Let's imagine two people. The first person spends 2 hours every day learning something new, improving a skill, reading, practicing, growing, little by little. The second person also spends 2 hours every day, but scrolling, watching random videos, doing things that bring no real value. Now, after one day, there is no big difference. After 1 week, still very small. After 1 month, maybe still hard to notice. But after 1 year, the difference becomes clear. One person has grown. The other person has stayed the same. And after 5 years, the gap becomes huge, not because of one big decision, but because of small, repeated choices. This is the silent cost of wasted time. It doesn't hurt you today. It doesn't destroy your life tomorrow. But slowly, quietly, it changes your direction. And one day, you wake up and feel stuck, not because you are not capable, but because time has already passed, without intention. Here is something many people don't want to admit. Doing nothing is also a decision, and that decision has consequences, because time will move forward, whether you act or not. So if you are not choosing your path, you are allowing time to choose it for you. And time does not always choose wisely. That's why awareness matters. That's why intention matters. Because every day, you are either building your future or slowly drifting away from it. Part 4. The turning point. When you start respecting time, there is a moment that can quietly change your life. Not a big event, not something dramatic, just a simple realization. A moment when you stop saying, I have time, and start saying, my time is limited. This shift is powerful, because when you truly understand that your time is limited, your behavior begins to change. You become more careful with what you say yes to. You become more aware of what deserves your attention. You stop wasting energy on things that don't matter. And slowly, your life becomes more intentional. Let me be clear. Respecting time does not mean becoming busy all the time. It does not mean working nonstop. It means choosing wisely. Choosing what truly matters to you. Choosing what brings value to your life. Choosing what helps you grow. Because not all activities are equal. Some activities move your life forward. Others only keep you distracted. And the difference between these two is where your future is decided. Here is a simple question you can ask yourself every day. Is what I'm doing right now worth my life? At first, this question may feel uncomfortable, but that's a good thing, because discomfort creates awareness, and awareness creates change. You don't need to change everything overnight. You don't need to become perfect. You just need to become more conscious. One better choice today. One more focused hour. One less distraction. Small changes, repeated daily. That's how a new life begins, not in one big decision, but in quiet moments, where you choose differently. Part 5. How to take control of your time. So now the question becomes simple. If time is your life, how do you take control of it? Not perfectly, but realistically. Let's start with something very simple. Clarity. Most people don't waste time because they're lazy. They waste time because they are unclear. They don't know what truly matters, so they do whatever feels easy in the moment. That's why the first step is not discipline. The first step is direction. Ask yourself, what are the 2 or 3 things that really matter in my life right now? It could be learning English, improving your health, building a better career. You don't need 10 goals. You need a few. That truly matter. Once you have clarity, the next step is protection, because your time will always be under attack. Notifications, social media, random requests from other people, endless distractions. If you don't protect your time, someone else will use it for their priorities. So start small. Create a simple boundary, maybe 1 hour a day, where you focus deeply. No phone, no distractions, just one task. Fully present. This 1 hour can change everything. Because focused time is different from busy time. Busy time feels full. Focused time creates results. And finally, consistency. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to show up, even when you don't feel motivated, even when progress feels slow, because time rewards consistency, not intensity. 1 hour every day is more powerful than 10 hours once a week. Remember this. You are not trying to control time. You are learning to use it wisely. And when you do that, your life begins to move in a different direction. Part 6. One day you will understand. There will be a day in your life when you finally understand the true value of time, not because someone told you, but because you feel it deeply. It may come in a quiet moment, sitting alone, thinking about the past, realizing how fast everything has gone. Or maybe it comes when you see your parents getting older, their hair turning gray, their energy slowly fading, and you suddenly wish you had spent more time with them. Maybe it comes after you lose an opportunity, a chance you thought would always be there. But now, it's gone, and you can't go back. Or maybe it comes when you look at your own life and realize you have been busy, but not moving forward. That feeling is not regret yet, but it is close. And that moment is a gift, because not everyone notices it. Some people ignore it. They distract themselves. They go back to old habits, and time continues to pass. But some people choose to wake up. They don't wait for a perfect moment. They don't wait for motivation. They simply decide, I will not waste my time anymore. And that decision is powerful, because it changes how you see everything. Suddenly, small moments matter more. Conversations matter more. Learning matters more. Your life becomes more real. Not rushed, not perfect, but meaningful. So, if you are listening to this right now, maybe this is your moment. Not a dramatic turning point, but a quiet awakening. A simple realization. Time is not just passing. Your life is passing. And what you do next will decide how your story unfolds. Part 7. The life you build, one day at a time. At the end of the day, life is not built in big moments. It is built in ordinary days. Quiet days. Days that feel almost the same. You wake up, you make choices, you spend your time, and then the day is gone. Nothing dramatic, nothing special. But here is the truth many people don't see. These ordinary days are your life. Not someday, not in the future, but right now, and the way you live today is quietly shaping who you become tomorrow. You don't suddenly become successful. You don't suddenly become confident. You don't suddenly build a meaningful life. You grow into it. One decision at a time, one focused hour at a time, one intentional day at a time. So don't underestimate today. Don't ignore small moments. Because small moments create big changes over time. Let me leave you with something simple. You don't need to control everything. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to ask yourself, did I use my time well today? If the answer is yes, even just a little, then you are moving forward. And if the answer is no, that's okay. Because tomorrow, you have another chance, another 24 hours, another opportunity to choose better. And that's the beauty of time. It keeps moving, but it also keeps giving. So my friend, if this message resonated with you, if it made you pause, even for a moment, then don't let it end here. Take one small action today, not tomorrow, not later. Today, because change doesn't start with big plans. It starts with one decision. If you found value in this story, if you are on a journey to grow, to improve your English, and to build a better life, then consider subscribing to this channel. We are not just learning a language here. We are building a mindset, a stronger, clearer, more intentional life. And if you stay with me, step by step, story by story, you will not only understand English better, you will understand yourself better. And that is where real change begins. Thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next story.